Hello, everyone. I see you stumbled upon a new podcast. I'm Oliver, your host, and I'm a 26-year-old property consultant still circling around the block and discovering more and more things about myself. I've always told myself that I don't know what I want or how I'm going to get anywhere. But in truth, after months if not years of self-reflection, I've realized I've been saying the same thing all along regarding what I wanted out of life. And what that was, it wasn't about me in the end. Because what made me truly happy was seeing others happy. Whenever someone asked me, what do you want to be when you grow up? I'd say, I don't know. But it wasn't about what I wanted to be, but who I wanted to be. And who I wanted to be is someone that makes people smile. To be there for those I care about and always have an open heart. To help others any way that I can. This is what made me decide to create this podcast. To be there for you. And also because I'm tired of talking to myself in the mirror every damn day. Man, that guy gets real annoying sometimes. Sometimes he doesn't even listen. In this podcast, I'll take you on a trip around the neighborhood of my life and many others around me. In a way, this is a podcast where I'll discuss topics about life that I currently have issues working around or have already overcome. This is similar to a journal, but a journal where I offer and share bits and pieces of advice and ways I go around life, which has helped me get over specific periods. In the future, we'll have, hopefully, fingers crossed, huge guests that'll come on and we'll discuss life. But not about their success or fame, but their literal life. Like what it's like to be them, their everyday lives, and how deep down we're all the same. What this podcast offers you, the listeners, is hopefully insight that'll stick with you and cultivate change in your daily habits. Hopefully change your mindset so you may be better equipped to face incoming life challenges. Think of it as is, I want you to go through life with me. All the different stages and troubles, and hopefully you'll say yes. This podcast is also meant to be a fun project on the side, which offers a platform for everyone around me, or even if you're not around me, you could be in Mars and I'll find a way to talk to you. Well, basically, it's for everyone around me to offer up their stories and opinions whilst giving you listeners, some insight into how every individual thinks and experience life totally differently from one another, but the same altogether. What I want to do with this podcast is that I want to be able to take all my life experiences, all the hardships that I've learned, heartbreak, rejection, all the no's, all the yeses, all the success. I want to take all those experiences and everything that I've been through. I want to be able to share how I got through it and how I took it into my stride and I made whatever happened a good thing. Whatever bad happened, I turned it good. Whatever good happened, I turned it better. And in all honesty, I'm 26, right? And I just started this podcast. And way before this, I didn't know what I was doing. Of course, I have a full-time job. I have a roof over my head and all that. And I'm super, super appreciative. But there was something missing in my life. And that was just learning how to get over everything. So many things in my life just did not make sense. Or I did not know it made no sense. Or I did not know it made sense. Whatever happened, I didn't know what was happening. And I was just floating through life like how a lot of young people are these days. But basically, whatever I have experienced in my life, I want to be able to share with you, whoever you may be. And at the same time, I'm hoping that you will help me as well. You will offer up suggestions towards what you want to hear me talk about. If you want to be a guest on my show, and if there's something you want to talk about, just hit me up. Just let me know. My DMs are always free. There's going to be a full Instagram account dedicated to this podcast, and hopefully you guys will follow it as well. And I just want you to come over and have fun with me. Have fun going through life with me. And that's exactly just what I want out of this podcast, for all of us to connect, for all of us to share, for all of us to be together, for each other. But this whole thing is probably just one big sham for me to collect dirt on all my guests. But hey now. We're all consenting adults here. I'm sure we're more than capable of spilling the tea responsibly. So you'll get to listen on goss on all the people you may never even meet. Free drama. I mean, come on. Everybody loves a bit of free drama, especially when it ain't yours. Huh, sis? You got it? Yeah. I know. I understand. But anyways, I'm really appreciative that you guys have taken the time to come and listen to the podcast. And hopefully all of you get some valuable insights, Maybe I'll open up your minds and you'll see something fundamentally wrong about what's going on in life. Maybe you point out what's wrong with my life. Friends, if you see something's wrong with me, please point it out. I ain't afraid of constructive criticism. I will cry, but that's not the point. So, thank you everyone for tuning in to this podcast, and I hope you enjoy your stay, and I hope you continue to stay, because I'm gonna try and give you as much as I possibly can, and I care about you. So thank you very much. But enough of all this waffle. Let's cautiously step into it, because we're all new here. So hang on, we're going in toes first.